Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so today I'm gonna answer my 10 vocabulary and 10 questions to brush up on all my 10 vocabulary I've just answered, right? So I have just researched. So to talk about the all vocabulary, so number one is perpetuate. So perpetuate is like you just try to maintain something, right? Just try to maintain something by your action. But those thing is a negative thing. So number two is virtuous. So virtuous is like you talk about something is ethical. Yeah, this way just try to describe an action is ethical, virtuous. Okay, so number three is morally. Yeah, I have to delete the words. I want to brainstorm this way into instead of talk about I can say talk about the adjective. Yes, I think it's really easy, but morally. So morally we just try to describe any action. We can evaluate any action. We can evaluate that these have ethical in society today's world. So yeah, morally we just in cyber and we just try to describe any action ethical. Yeah. So number four is contradict. And this way is quite hard to pronounce, guys. Contradict. So contradict, which means that we talk about something is opposite, not only opposite, right? But is so. For example, when someone give an idea is in, and I don't want to agree, I don't want to give my agreement with it. I do not agree with it because it's not good for me. So I can stand up and talk about the opposite idea for them. So it's also the meaning of contradict. Okay. So number five is slash. So slash is like you just slash something, slash it, guys. Or yeah, just like the word slash. So number two is cut down. Okay, no, not cut down, but it's just like a reduce. Yeah, slash is also have the same meaning of the word reduce. You reduce the price. Okay, a company slash to get how many reduce their slash the price. So number six is religion. Okay, religion. So the word religion is that is the casual. It means that the cultural or the diversities of every single country, right? So number seven is ridiculous. So the word ridiculous is we want to talk about some action is stupid in some situation. Yeah, in a formal situation, when we do something not formal, is like a joke. That is really ridiculous. That is really weird for crowd. But so number eight is appeal. So what is the meaning of the word appeal? So I think that the word appeal. So the word appeal, which means that the call. Yeah, I don't know how can I describe, how to explain the word apply, but the word appeal. We use the word appeal when we just want to call everyone to do something. But that is how to just to do something. So next is have the means that is like attract something, the word appeal, right? Number 9 is condition. So the word condition is just like a we just want to talk about the condition of something. It is like when we are getting sick, the condition will describe the condition here will describe or yeah, condition will talk about what we are feeling right now. Yeah, I don't know how to explain this with a like, but yeah, that's the meaning of this. And it also have this meaning that if, yeah, it's the same word with if. So number 10 is a statistic. So the word statistic, which means that we read, yeah, it's like the summary of something. Okay. So now I'm gonna answer 10 questions to brush up on all of my 10 vocabulary I've just given you, right? So number 1 is how can media perpetuate negative stereotypes in society? How can media perpetuate? I hope that I pronounce this right, but the best way social media perpetuate negative stereotypes in society by the society spread misguidance, society spread information is really fast. And yeah, I think that when society spread information in any single information really fast, I think that is how social media can perpetuate negative stereotypes in society. It gives the wrong information and in algorithm. If that algorithm can check the negative of something, it can spread that information. It can spread it really fast. So I think that is how social media, perpetuate negative stereotypes in society. They just give the wrong information on social media. So number 2 is, do I think being virtuous is more important than being successful? Why not? Yes, I agree with that. I think that being virtuous, being ethical is more important than being successful. Because even if you being successful, even if you success in your life, but you just like that you sold your ethical, you sold your reputation to get the money, that is the big deal. That is the big stupid choice in your life, because reputation will give you money, but money is not give you reputation. If you lie people to give you money, and then people will not trust you anymore. And from that moment, you can do anything, any good thing anymore. Okay. So that is why being virtuous is really important in success. It's more important than being successful. Okay. So number 3 is, what does it mean to behave morally in a difficult situation? What does it mean? So you behave morally in a difficult situation, which means that you don't do something is unethical when you're facing with any difficult situation. So which means that when your revenue is not good, when you start to sell something and people do not buy your product, so behave morally, which means that you do not lie people about its features, right? You do not lie people about the feature of that product. So that is behave morally. Yeah, you do not lie any people to just try to sell your product. Next, so number 4 is, can I give an example where someone's actions contradict with their words? So before I talk about the example, I can give you what's the meaning of this stuff. So it means that when you talk about something, when you make a statement, or you talk about your action, talk about your I don't know, but it's just like you just try to stage, you make a statement and you talk everyone that you can do it, but if you don't do it, that is the meaning of contradict, okay? So which means that when you talk to everyone that you do something but you don't do it, you do the opposite. That is the contradict, right? That's the contradict with their word. Number 5 is, in what situation should a company slash price? In what situation should a company slash price? Okay, so situation should a company should slash the price. I think that is when they can know that the market is go down. Okay, when the market is go down, they have to slash the price. If not, their profit is really bad. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I just know that. So number 7 is number 6. How does resilience influence people's daily lives in your country? Obviously, religion, which means that the diversity cultural of every single country, and if you in that countries, you have to follow that rule. So that is how religion influence people's daily life. Okay, it's because that people have to follow their cultures, follow their diversity, right? So number 7 is, what is the most ridiculous rule I've ever heard of? I think I have ever been here about the ridiculous rule in my life. Always have, but yeah, I forgot it. Yeah, maybe just watch on social media. Social media have a lot of information there, and I just ridiculous about it. Okay. So number 8. What kind of social media cause usually have strong public appeal? Cause usually have strong public appeal. I think that the kind of social media cause usually have strong public ideal. I think that is about environment diversity. Yeah. Environment diversity. I'm sorry. Environment disaster. Okay, the environment disaster is always have the big attraction to attract someone, to appeal people. Yeah. Number 2 is, I think that drama. Yeah, drama. Yeah. I don't know. So number 9 is, what conditions are needed for someone to achieve success in life? Okay, the conditions are needed for someone to achieve success in life. Number 1 is consistency. Yeah. Number 1 is consistency. Do something is every day. And number 2 is discipline. Number 3 is, the ability to maintain their positive mindset. And number 4 is creativity. Okay, so that is some of the conditions that people need to achieve success in life. But success, it depends on every single people. Okay? So number 10 is, how can statistic help us make better decisions? How can statistic help us make better decisions? I don't know, but okay. So statistic help us make better decisions because in statistic we can know a lot of information about our decisions, especially that we can answer the question is, does have value in today's world. Yeah, if we can see a lot of people do the same with us, yeah, we can talk about it's very safe. So that's the technical carry and 10 question I just give for you. I hope that you like this video and see you for next time.